We often think that to be brave, we must not feel fear, but that is a lie. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is feeling terrifying fear and taking the step anyway. What is the one bridge in your life you are too scared to cross? Is it a new career? A difficult conversation? We all stand at the edge of something, paralyzed. This story will teach you how to move your feet when your whole body wants to run away. Once upon a time, there was a village trapped in the eternal shade of a dense, dark forest. The villagers knew that just across a deep canyon lay the Sunlands, a place where crops grew easily, the air was warm, and life was abundant. There was only one quick way across: the Bridge of Whispers. It was an old, swaying rope bridge suspended over a dizzying drop into darkness, but no one crossed it. The legend said that halfway across, the wind rising from the canyon would whisper your deepest insecurities into your ear. It would tell you that you weren't good enough, that you would fail. These whispers would paralyze travelers with terror until they fell. So, for generations, the villagers took the Long March, a painful 3-day trek around the canyon through thorny thickets. One winter, a severe sickness struck the village. It moved quickly from house to house. The village was led by Elder Thorn. Thorn was not a king, nor did he act like one. He wore the same rough wool tunic as the farmers. He did not sit on a throne. He sat on a wooden bench in the square, listening to the worries of the poorest families. He was a man of deep, quiet humility, whose back was bent from years of serving his people. When the sickness came, Thorn did not shout for order. He simply stood up in the town square, leaning on his walking stick. His presence was so gentle, so filled with care, that the panicked crowd fell silent just to hear him. Thorn looked at his neighbors with eyes full of sadness. "My friends," he said softly, his voice trembling slightly with emotion. "I have failed to protect you from this illness. My heart breaks for our families." He gestured with a shaking hand toward the terrifying bridge. "The cure lies across that canyon. My old legs cannot make the journey, and the long march is too slow. If we wait, we will lose the ones we love." He looked around the circle, meeting their eyes not with a command, but with a plea. "Is there anyone here with a heart strong enough to carry our hope across the Bridge of Whispers?" The crowd shifted nervously. They wanted to help their beloved elder, but the bridge was a death sentence. First stepped forward Borin, the village blacksmith. He was a giant man with muscles like iron. He bowed deeply to Thorn.
"I will go, elder," he roared. "I fear no wind. I will crush this fear for you."
He stomped onto the bridge, intending to sprint across, but his heavy, aggressive steps made the bridge swing wildly. The wind hit his face, and he made the mistake of looking down. Overcome by the sheer height and the swaying, his knees buckled. He crawled back to solid ground, shaking. Borin looked at Elder Thorn, expecting anger, but Thorn just reached out and squeezed the blacksmith's hand. "There is no shame in returning, Borin," he whispered. "Thank you for trying." Next came Ilara, the village mapmaker. She was the smartest person in the village. She stood at the edge, holding her measuring tools. She looked at the gentle elder, then at the ropes. "Elder," she said, her voice trembling, "the wind is blowing at 30 knots. The probability of falling is 85%. It is illogical to proceed." Paralyzed by her own analysis, she stepped back into the crowd. She defeated herself before she even tried. The villagers looked at Thorn with fear. If the strongest and the smartest had failed, who was left? Thorn did not get angry. He simply bowed his head in prayer, holding on to his hope. Then, a quiet shuffling sound was heard. It was Wren, a young gardener. He was slight, quiet, and usually unnoticed. The crowd murmured, "Wren, he faints when he sees a spider. The bridge will eat him alive." But Wren's younger sister was sick, burning with fever back in their hut. He looked at Elder Thorn. Thorn saw the boy trembling. He didn't command him. He walked over and placed a warm, weathered hand on Wren's shoulder. He looked into Wren's terrified eyes and smiled kindly. "You have a good heart, Wren," Thorn whispered. "Let that be your strength." Wren stepped onto the swaying ropes. Immediately, his heart hammered against his ribs like a trapped bird. The wind howled up from below. He heard the whispers in his ear. "You are weak. You are just a gardener. You will fall." He wanted to run back, but he remembered the elder's kind touch and his sister's face. He didn't look at the other side. It was too far away. He didn't look down. It was too scary. He looked only at his own two hands gripping the rough ropes. He didn't try to fight the swaying bridge. He bent his knees and swayed with it. He didn't try to silence the whispering wind. He acknowledged it, took a deep breath, and took one small step, then another. He focused only on the immediate moment. Grip the rope, move the foot, breathe. Grip, move, breathe. Step by agonizing step, refusing to look ahead or behind, he moved forward. Halfway across, the wind screamed. The fear was blinding, but Wren just kept repeating, "Just one more step." And suddenly, his foot hit solid ground. He collapsed on the grass of the Sunlands. He had made it. Hours later, as the sun set, Wren returned with the medicine satchel strapped to his back. The village cheered wildly. Elder Thorn did not wait for Wren to come to him. The old man hobbled forward as fast as he could. He didn't make a speech. He simply pulled the exhausted, dirty gardener into a warm embrace, tears streaming down his wrinkled face. "Thank you," Thorn wept openly. "You have saved us all." Then the elder turned to the village, keeping his arm around Wren's shoulders. He spoke gently, so everyone had to lean in to hear. "Look at this boy," Thorn said. "He was not fearless. I saw his hands shaking. He crossed because he loved you enough to carry his fear with him." He looked down at Wren. "You taught us a great lesson today, my son. You taught us that true power does not come from having no fear. It comes from walking forward, even when you are trembling." My friends, the bridge of whispers is real. It is inside all of us. It is that phone call you are scared to make. It is that business you are scared to launch. It is that apology you are scared to give. We try to be like the blacksmith, forcing our way through with fake confidence. Or we act like the map maker, waiting until we feel safe. We need to be like Wren. You do not need to get rid of fear to succeed. You just need to take one small step while you are afraid. Don't look at the whole journey. Just look at the next step. Grip the rope, move your foot, and breathe. If this story gave you a little bit of courage today, Please like this video so we can reach more people. Subscribe to our channel for more stories that heal the soul. Now, go cross your bridge.